Well, we're out fishing in a place that we can't tell you where it is, and almost everybody knows where it is. But anyway, Dan's bounce rigging here. It's early May, or the middle of the day. It would be better if it was morning, but we didn't get here till the middle of the day. And I'll tell you, in this place, you don't catch little ones. It's an interesting thing. I think that they get really big in here from eating other fish, eating chubs specifically. But this time of year, the chubs really aren't very available, it appears, and so the fly fishing is very good. It's a unique situation because these are big fish and they're rugged, predator-looking guys, and yet we're catching them on flies, so small flies, not streamers and stuff, but small flies. Sawbug specifically. Notice the. Oh, now he's bringing it in. This is no small trout. We use like 3x leader here. You don't mess around with these guys. Although the water is very cold since it's early in the year, could have maybe caught this fish with something lighter, but we just characteristically use heavy leader here. Dan plays them careful. This is big fish. We don't carry big nets, but look at the size of that guy. Look at the jaw on that guy. 21 inches. He'd been caught before. You could see in the corner of his mouth he'd been caught before. Look at there. He can just hold in that current, no problem. He's relaxing a little bit there, getting his bearings back again after all that fight. They don't have to. A fish doesn't have to move very much to stay in their position in the current. He's going to go on. He's ready to go on now. Well, Dan's at it again. I decided I'd be on the camera to start with. Dan says, "Are you sure you don't want to catch the next one?" I said, "No, let me stay on the camera." And it wasn't very long till I got another. Now you notice the light changing and so forth. That's not me messing around with the camera. That it was a kind of a pre-storm day, you know, and the clouds were coming and going. So it was driving me crazy with the. Oh, look at that thing jump! It was driving me crazy with adjusting the exposure for the video. I do it all manual, by the way. Now that fish jumped. There's no baby fish that jumped there, okay? There aren't any little bitty fish in here. Well, maybe there are, but we've never seen them. Notice the bank across the way there. It's kind of alkaline here. In other words, it's not neutral. It's not acid. It's kind of alkaline. So that's really good for growing bugs and stuff like saw bugs and things like that. Yeah, in contrast, back east, a lot of the streams are more acidic, and they don't. And the bugs don't do as well. It's hard for them to make their shells and so forth. Well, Dan's playing this one. He's playing plenty hard now. Look at that. That's a 9'6" weight, and he's got a big bend in it. He's not messing around with these fish, but they're not easy. Oh, it's a beautiful spot. It's desolate, but a beautiful spot. Got that one. 17, 18 inches long. Beautiful fish. This fish had no marks on him. So that's Oh, high desert fish. That's what that is. Gonna release this one. Yeah. He's ready to go. Here we are, Dan. In the old log cabin era.
At the place we can't tell anybody.
We can't tell it. We're not going to tell
but
anybody.
if you know the log cabin, you know where we are.
If you know where the log cabin
So-
is. He's just saying that this whole thing still has the mud chinks in it from 100 years ago.
I'm amazed that the mud hasn't washed out. It's some old homestead here, obviously. I think we give the guy a lot of credit for getting the place up, but I don't know if he'd win a lot of style points for his craftsmanship.
This was from pioneer times. So this has
Yeah.
to be from what? 1860, 70?
Probably.
Yeah.
Most of this was settled after the Civil War, but
Yeah. This was hard times here.
yeah. Oh, can you imagine trying to make a living down here?
Oh, they didn't make a living. That's why
They're
they're not here.
gone. They're gone.
They're gone.
That's right.
So we're fishing today, and it was good in the middle of the day, but the wind started, and it's towards the evening. It's really nice light and everything, but it's the wind's blowing like crazy.
And this place doesn't disappoint.
It does not disappoint.
We didn't catch a ton of fish, but we caught fish that the average person, I think, would be very proud to catch.
in their whole lifetime if
Oh,
they're
yeah.
Eastern guys.
I'm gonna send my buddy Barry a picture. And I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna send him these fish, and he'll just say,
Just
"You don't know how lucky you are." But it's
he's
like,
gonna be. You're gonna hurt him. That's all.
I do know how lucky I am, and that's why I live
Yeah,
here,
you're gonna-
because I don't have to live here. I live here because I
So-
want to.
So we're bouncing today. That we saw a couple of fish tries. That's all.
Yeah.
So
This place is so dependent on the flow.
yeah.
You know, so it's,
So the flow's just about right, but the wind is bad. It's a little cold. Really bright though in the middle of the day. That was our problem.
yeah.
We could see the fish. I saw the fish, and I saw fish in there that were like 24 inches long.
Oh, at least. But I think they sell us too, and that's part of the
Well,
problem.
they saw us. They're just ignoring us.
If there's
Yeah,
more
you-
flow, then we can sneak up on them and
Yeah.
run stuff by them, and they don't
That
really
was
see you.
the bigger one you caught was 21 inches, and compared to the ones I saw in the water there, so I think a lot of them were bigger than him.
Oh, they're fun fish to catch. This place never disappoints.
Yeah,
It's a little bit of a drive, but it's worth it.
it's fun when we walked under a big willow tree, and what did we see?
Oh, we sat there. We were talking under the tree, just sort of looking around, and I think we were talking about coming back to this spot here, just to do some video at the end of the day. And we flushed an owl out of the tree. He was there the whole time. We just didn't see him, and he flushed out, and he was carrying the remains of a pheasant with him.
Now that was a what kind of owl?
That's a great horned owl.
Great owl. So he's a big guy.
Great big guy. He carried that pheasant like it was nothing.
This is no problem.
He'd already picked it off. I kept a couple of the feathers.
Yeah, so that's we know for sure that's what it was. Well, we're towards the end of the day. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but when we never catch any small ones there, so
Oh.
we're not complaining.
Seriously, now we've been coming here together for how many years? 4 or 5?
Yeah,
Because the first couple of years we fished, I don't think we came out here. But anyway, I don't think we've ever caught a fish under 17 inches here.
yeah.
They have to be here, but we didn't ever see
Yeah,
them.
and there's the bigger ones. Some of the bigger ones are like that. So we're in the secret spot. We call it because.
We ran into a young fella. He had his own secret name for it.
Oh, what does he call
He
it?
calls it the O.
Oh yeah, well that's a hint towards another secret word. We can't go further. Anyone that's good with research is going to figure this out. So
All right.
so anyway, we are where you can come if you can find
Public
it.
land.
Public land. If you can find it,
No special fishing restrictions. We saw a can of worms. Somebody had been out here fishing with worms.
that's right.
Totally legal.
That's right. But these fish are so smart. They probably most of them
I
just
think the worm guy, he left his worms and went home.
probably did. Okay.